KODY said, "I don't have any sons. They're all dead to me. He made so many mistakes before Garrison's death." A bad joke by KODY Brown looks much worse in light of Garrison Brown's recent tragic death. KODY probably regrets the mistakes he made with his sons. KODY Brown made a terrible joke about his sons, now tragically deceased, revealing deeper family issues. KODY's strained relationships with older sons led to divorce and resentment, worsening during the pandemic. Despite his son's tragic death, KODY hopes to mend relationships, acknowledging the need to address family issues. Sister Wives patriarch KODY Brown once made a terrible joke about his sons being dead to him, a joke that is even less funny in light of Garrison Brown's recent tragic death. When the series premiered in 2010, KODY lived with his 3 wives and 12 children in a large house in Utah. They were intended to present the image of a happy plural family, to contrast all the ugly images in the media. By the Sister Wives season 18 finale, KODY's first 3 wives had left him, and he was no longer speaking to several of his adult children. Everything changed for the Brown family when KODY married his 4th wife, Robyn Brown, and incorporated her and her 3 children from her previous marriage into their already massive clan. Things got even more complicated when the Browns left Utah and moved into 4 separate homes in Arizona, further taxing KODY's already limited time. When it became clear that KODY favored his new wife, it was too much for his other wives to endure, and the family slowly unraveled. When the COVID-19 pandemic hit, it divided the Sister Wives family even further and triggered KODY's feud with his older sons. KODY Brown's joke was so cringe, but there was some truth to it. About a year ago, in December 2022, Reddit user apprehensive_rise528 posted a 6-second clip from Sister Wives in which KODY makes a bad joke about not having any sons. In the clip, the show cuts between shots of Garrison and Gabriel Brown playing video games in the house while KODY digs a hole in the backyard to bury the family time capsule. As he's digging the hole all by himself, KODY jokingly says, "I don't have any sons, they're all dead to me." It was obviously a bad joke, and KODY couldn't have known that Garrison would tragically die by suicide at such a young age. But jokes like this always carry a little bit of truth in them. The pandemic exposed that KODY's older children resented him for never having enough time for them. KODY's joke was clearly based on something very real that had long been simmering just under the surface. He should have addressed the issue rather than joking about it. KODY Brown also called his sons jerks. This time, he wasn't joking. During the October 15 episode of Sister Wives Season 18, KODY said of his older children, "All of you are just kind of jerks." He made the comment during a heated discussion about the family's dynamic during the pandemic. KODY was estranged from sons Garrison and Gabriel, whom he shares with his 2nd wife, Janelle Brown, because they couldn't follow his and Robyn's overly strict virus mitigation rules. KODY was so furious about their refusal to follow his rules that he went so far as to refuse to see them, and they resented him for it. "I haven't been in touch with Gabriel and Garrison for quite a while. I'm pretty sad that I'm not close anymore." This dynamic even triggered KODY's divorce from Janelle. At one point, KODY demanded that Janelle kick her adult sons out of the house so that he could spend more time there. When she didn't do so, it triggered the biggest fight they'd ever had during their entire marriage, and they could never recover. During another Season 18 episode, KODY claimed to have tried to reach out to them, but that they were both blocking him. KODY Brown hoped to get over problems with his sons. A house divided. During the November 5, 2023 episode of Sister Wives Season 18, KODY said that he's hopeful he can mend the relationship with Garrison and Gabriel. "I haven't been in touch with Gabriel and Garrison for quite a while," KODY confessed. "I'm pretty sad that I'm not close anymore. It's sad to think that it's too late for KODY to mend his relationship with Garrison, but hopefully he can find a way to make things right with Gabriel. If Garrison's death should have taught KODY anything, it's that you never know when it's too late to make things right." Hunter Brown makes a promise in moving tribute to Garrison. Many Sister Wives cast members have been paying tribute to Garrison Brown, with Hunter Brown being the latest family member to honor his sibling. Hunter Brown posts an emotional tribute to his late brother Garrison, promising to cherish every moment with his loved ones. The Brown family has been mourning and honoring Garrison's life through heartfelt messages and social media posts. Despite some criticism, the family deserves space to grieve in their own ways after the tragic loss of Garrison. Sister Wives star Hunter Brown paid tribute to Garrison Brown after the latter's tragic death. Garrison is the son of KODY Brown and Janelle Brown, who had 6 kids together. Combining that with KODY's children with his other wives, Mary Brown, Christine Brown, and Robyn Brown, Garrison is survived by 12 half-siblings. In early March, news broke that Garrison had died by suicide at the age of 25. Hunter Brown paid tribute to Garrison with a carousel of photos showcasing all the ties they bonded over the years. Hunter is the latest from the Brown family to pay tribute to Garrison after his heartbreaking death. He posted a carousel of photos showcasing all the times he and Garrison bonded over the years. The first photo was an image from Garrison's recent funeral. In his Instagram post, Hunter honored Garrison's life with an emotional caption. He started by telling his social media followers that his tribute would be short and to the point. He added that he loves Garrison, someone who will always be a huge part of my life, even after his death. As part of his tribute, Hunter made a public promise that he would always work at bettering himself and to enjoy every moment, big or small, with my loved ones. He concluded his caption by encouraging his social media followers to also have the same mindset going forward. Which Sister Wives stars have paid tribute to Garrison? Brown family members have honored Garrison in their own ways. Hunter included a line from the movie Gladiator, which was a fitting message that meant Hunter plans to see Garrison again, but not yet. Not yet. Janelle left a comment on Hunter's Instagram post to say that she loved his tribute. The comments section was filled with so many fans and social media followers who said they were heartbroken over Garrison's death and that they were sorry for Hunter's loss. When news of Garrison's death first broke, KODY, Mary, Janelle, and Christine posted messages to give their thoughts on the huge loss in their family and to pay their respects to a man who brought them so much joy and had so much to offer the world. In recent weeks, Garrison's siblings have been sharing their own messages, tributes, and stories in memory of Garrison. Some of them, like Isabel Brown, posted throwback photos from when Garrison was a kid. Madison opened up about his mental health struggles, which she insinuated led to his death. Some Sister Wives stars have been criticized in the wake of Garrison's death. For example, KODY's strained relationship with his son has come under a lot of scrutiny. Christine ended up defending her social media behavior after she was accused of moving on from Garrison's death too quickly. No matter what criticism is thrown their way, the fact remains that a member of their family has died, and they deserve to mourn in their own ways, whether that's posting promotional content alongside their tributes to Garrison, or even deciding to mourn in private. Nevada National Guard paid tribute to Garrison Brown following his death. In a ceremony at the Clark County Armory on Sunday, March 24, the Nevada National Guard honored Staff Sergeant Garrison Brown. Garrison was a member of the 1st Squadron, 221st Cavalry. The son of KODY Brown and Janelle Brown died in an apparent suicide on March 5. He was 25. Having watched Garrison grow from a preteen to manhood, Sister Wives viewers were also heartbroken at his passing. Meanwhile, at the time of his death, KODY and Janelle released a joint statement. "We are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy Robert Garrison Brown," they said. Further, he was a bright spot in the lives of all who knew him. His loss will leave such a big hole in our lives that it takes our breath away. We ask that you please respect our privacy and join us in honoring his memory. A loving tribute. Additionally, on its official Facebook page, the National Guard shared several images of the ceremony and a tribute to Garrison. One of the most touching photos was of a guardsman saluting Janelle as he presented her with a folded American flag. The emotion in the faces of his family members is heartbreaking. Brown, a beloved son, brother, uncle, and friend, was born to Janelle and KODY Brown, the post read. He was the sixth child of a large family. He is survived by his family and 3 cats, Cathu, Patches, and Ms. Buttons. The tribute continued. Known for his adventurous spirit, Brown traveled extensively, exploring multiple countries and continents. He had a passion for comedy, amateur craftsmanship, and adventurous photography, with his night sky photography particularly moving those who viewed it. Alongside photos of his loved ones, the post added, Brown's friends and family remember him for his sense of humor and ability to connect with others. His passing has left a void in their hearts. His memory serves as a reminder to cherish loved ones and prioritize compassion. In conclusion, the entire Nevada National Guard community shares in the sorrow of losing Staff Estate. Robert Garrison Brown, we recognize the profound impact of his absence on our fellow members and the 221st Cavalry family, who are deeply affected by the loss of their trusted companion. Janelle was an angel for Garrison Brown before his death. How she showed her love. The tragic death of 25-year-old Garrison Brown shocked the Sister Wives universe. Janelle Brown tried to save her beloved son, but it was too late. Janelle Brown tried to save her troubled son Garrison, who was dealing with mental health issues before his tragic death. The Brown family from Sister Wives faced dissolution as KODY's divided attention caused resentment among his older children. Janelle was left to do all the parenting during the pandemic after a contentious divorce with KODY, as the family faced further strain. Before the tragic death of 25-year-old Garrison Brown rocked the Sister Wives universe on March 5, his mother, Janelle Brown, tried to rescue her troubled son. Janelle was KODY Brown's second wife and Garrison was one of the 6 children that the two had together. When the show first premiered in 2010, KODY, his 3 wives, and their many children lived together in one large house in Utah. During season 1, the family left Utah and moved into separate homes in Arizona. The family would never be able to reunite again. The series was supposed to show viewers that there was such a thing as a happy, functional polygamous family, but ended up chronicling the family's dissolution instead. During Sister Wives Season 1, KODY courted and married 4th wife Robyn Brown, who had 3 children from another marriage. She and KODY would have another 2 children, bringing the total number of Brown children to 18. With KODY's time so divided, his older kids often felt resentful, as they thought he didn't have enough time for them. Janelle tried to be a mother and father to her children, but sadly, Janelle couldn't save Garrison. Janelle Brown tried to save Garrison Brown's life. I miss these days. Garrison's mother, Janelle Brown, told police that Garrison had sent a text before he died that read, I want to hate you for sharing the good times, but I can't. I miss these days. There's been a lot of online speculation about what this message could have meant. It's possible the message was referring to the good old days when his family was still together as a unit, instead of being divided. The text worried Janelle because, to her, they seemed to show that he was living with mental health issues. She tried to text and call Garrison, and when she couldn't reach him, she sent her other son, Gabriel Brown, to check on him. Gabriel was the one who found his brother's body, and the depth of the family's tragedy is almost unfathomable. Janelle tried to save her son, but she could only do so much. Now Janelle has to mourn her son, and worse, she has to do so in public, with the whole world watching her. Janelle Brown was the primary parent during the pandemic. A house divided. After almost 30 years of marriage, Janelle and KODY Brown ended their spiritual union during Sister Wives Season 18, and it was a contentious divorce. When Robyn joined the Brown family and the cast of Sister Wives, the big and happy family fell apart. During the COVID-19 pandemic, things got even worse. KODY had strict mitigation rules, and when his older children couldn't follow them, KODY stopped seeing them, leaving Janelle to do all the parenting. Janelle Brown's been there for Garrison through thick and thin. A mother's love. In 2018, TLC posted a Sister Wives clip in which Garrison comes home from serving in the Nevada State National Guard. He's so excited that he actually sprints from the car to the house and falls into his weeping mother's arms. This was especially moving because Janelle usually keeps her emotions in check. In the clip, Garrison tells producers, "I try not to talk about, possible deployments or stuff like that around her, because she does have a problem with us being away." The comment appears in a different light in the context of Garrison's tragic death. So sorry for Janelle and praying for the family. He was such a beautiful soul. The clip ends with Garrison being hugged by his many brothers and sisters who will never forget him. Fans of the show will also never forget Garrison. Though this clip was posted over 4 years ago, fans took to the comment section to send their condolences to the Brown family. "I cannot stop crying," wrote one fan, reiterating a common sentiment. So sorry for Janelle and praying for the family. He was such a beautiful soul.